each problem what we have today in Turkey, each issue of the present is because of the Armenian genocide. I am convinced about that, you know. So the problems we have with the Kurdish minority, the problems we have with I don't know, the freedom of the speech, you know, the problems we have, maybe even the problems we have with women, you know, a lot of them are based on the time of the Armenian genocide. So I was like, okay, what is the? I was looking in the trilogy for the roots of the issues of contemporary Turkey, you know. I was looking for the roots of the issues of Head On and the issues of the Edge of Heaven, and I discovered like the source of the issue is the non-reflected Armenian genocide. That brings the film together. Well, actually, the film is also not about the issue what the film is dealing with. The film is also a film about my personal cinema, you know, like how my cinema was socialized, how my cinema was influenced, you know, which were the films that I have grown up with and which had inspired me a lot. You know, these were definitely a lot of Westerns, you know, these were definitely a lot of Turkish films, you know, a lot of Scorsese, you know, Bernardo Bertolucci's work and all that. And I was like, because of the success of my previous films, I had the chance to work with some of my heroes, you know, to ask for some help from some of my heroes, and I used the chance, you know, and so it was like a journey through my own cinema, you know, and this is the film about. It's very much about cinema, my film. You see that on Chaplin, and you see it on the Kadraj, you know, and you know, we shot the film just with 2 lenses, the whole film, you know, and that was, in a way, it was a tribute to Polanski's work, you know, because he usually does the whole films with 1 lens, you know. I'm not that to do it just with 1 lens, but we do it with 2 lenses, you know. That came from Polanski's influence, for instance, you know. Well, the song is an Armenian lullaby. You know, I was listening to a lot of Armenian music, and as a research, if you want, and I discovered this lullaby, and I like the kind of spinning element of that track. You know, it seems to spill. It seems to go in circles, you know, and I like the fact that the film can move in circles, and I asked my composer what he would think of if we would try to build up a soundtrack based upon that original lullaby. You know, it's traditional, so it's nobody knows who had written the track, and when he started to play the guitar on it, you know, I think it's on D. You know, when he starts to play it on D, it immediately made sense. You know, and when the crazy guy, my composer, starts to play it as heavy metal, you know, the same track, I knew like that was the soundtrack for it, and I like the repeating of the, you know, it's just it's just a chorus. There are no verses in the track. I like that. I try to give the film an architecture like somehow like the song, you know, in a way. Well, I hope to. I mean, first of all, it's a story. You know, it's classical storytelling. I hope that the audience could travel with my hero around the world. That my audience can travel in time. You know, and that when they see the film, they will somehow. I hope that they would understand why that region still has so many conflicts, you know. So this film gives the opportunity to reflect, and whatever the film, and this film is about shadows, you know, and these were not just shadows in that region, you know, these were shadows of every human being, and you can find these shadows everywhere in each part of the world, and when you see the film, it may help to reflect your own shadows. That's what I hope.